Hello and welcome. Welcome to the show. Interesting. It's a draw window. Let me do this. Hello. Oh, I put it over here. Oh, that's what that does. All right, just learning my stuff, guys. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. It is 45 degrees today in Silver City, New Mexico, and cloudy. Feels like 38. So it's a little chilly. Don't know if you all know this, but there is a Bob Ross marathon going on YouTube. And, Bob Ross is the YouTube channel. So there's that. Yeah. I'll probably be watching him while I'm doing this charcoal drawing. Um, what are we looking at right now? Right now, we're just looking at my old painting. Hello. Okay, so what we're going to want to do here is move the camera. Now I have this nice piece of paper. It's so nice, it's like fabric. This is sweet. Here, listen. That's what this paper sounds like. Sounds good. Glitter World, what's up? Welcome.
Said, glitter bombs.
Glitter bombs, indeed. So, what I'm going to have to do is make a little microphone noise. Sorry, guys. Let's move this.
Glitter World. Said, how's your week going by happy it's Saturday?
I am happy. My week is beautiful. Absolutely splendid. Getting ready to head to Mexico.
Said, a man just taking a break.
A man just taking a break. What's up, Dog Pound? Welcome. Appreciate you all for being here. Let me get this jacket off. Yeah.
The dog pound. Said, cheers, y'all.
So, what was it? Last week I opened up the what was it? Tabletop easel that had a drawer, and I pulled out these charcoals. Now, never, ever, ever have I used charcoal, and these are sticks, y'all. So these are pretty cool. Let's get to the crinkles. Huh. Okay. That is a stick of charcoal.
Travis.
Travis, what's up, bud?
Whoa, finally catching you live again.
I'm
Glitter World.
live indeed.
Said, very cool.
I'm looking for some sandpaper. Hang on.
Said, cheers.
We're about ready to make a mess of this nice paper.
Said, is that just one density of charcoal or is it a variety pack?
It's got a whole bunch of different sticks, just like the one I pulled out. You can see here. But I can go into the back. Look at that. It's just pure charcoal, but hang on. It gets better. So, I got this bag of charcoal that I have brought from Mexico. Um, my mom had a big old bag of charcoal that you would like smoke meats with and what have you. I don't know if you would smoke meats with charcoal, but you know, you add it to you add the coals to your fire and it makes the foods better. But yeah, I think we're gonna make a big mess. I like it.
The dog pound said, "Find a girl that does charcoal rubbings of gravestones."
Oh yeah, sure, sure. It's kind of it's a thing, isn't it?
The dog pound said, "She has different types of charcoal sticks depending on the degradation of the stone. It's really cool."
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm sure that's a thing. And then this charcoal is actual just pieces of coal. So, now I'm going to still find that sandpaper because I want to sand some of this down, the charcoal,
Here's the idea of the charcoal.
lay it down, and then we'll start working with it somehow. Again, this is new to me. Happy to try something out. Oh, and by the way,
Little World said, "Sweet."
just like I said before, Bob Ross is doing a full-on, well, he's, since passed, of course, but there's a YouTube channel called Bob Ross, and there's a weekend marathon. Looks like they're going to try to battle the Super Bowl. Now, where's my sandpaper?
Glitter World said, "So far you minimum."
Gosh, I had piles of sandpaper around here. Then I moved my computer, or the printer that was here, and I think I moved those somewhere together, somewhere safe.
Glitter World said, "You find it."
Found it.
Glitter World said, "In a desk drawer."
I stuck it out there in the gallery in one of my glass cases. You know, because it's a gallery. That's art, yo. So I don't. This is interesting, isn't it? These little sticks are wild. Let's sand some of this charcoal down
Said, "One of the 5 desks."
and let's make a mess.
Glitter World
Let's make some kind of art.
"Wow." The dog pound said, "Wow."
Well, indeed. So here we go, grinding them down. I don't know what.
Glitter World
We're just gonna
said,
El Rando.
"I love the stick form of it." Glitter World
Oh,
said,
interesting the way it falls.
"We had chunks in high school."
Yeah. I mean, I've definitely seen people working with chunks. That's why I grabbed this bag of charcoal. Whoops. Big old. Right now, I'm just trying to create something. I have some fun tools to use with this,
Glitter World
like charcoal pencils.
to sketch with Glad for the great art teacher I did have.
Oh, that's cool. Art teachers are always interesting, aren't they? Either they're well liked by the class or it's the opposite. And generally, they always have some pretty good ideas. I mean, they're there being weird for a reason. Now, we have the drops. I want to do something with this. What should we do? Use a soft brush. Whoa, Nelly. That's cool. Let's just keep this messy making up. You know? Let's work with it. I'm going to get, I don't know about how to use this exactly. I have pencils that are actual charcoal. Makes it a little bit easier.
The dog pound.
We got soft charcoals, medium charcoals, and hard charcoals.
Bring another panel sheet.
All right, boss. Keeping that, making that house come together. It's good. So we're literally, I don't know what I'm doing. Does this sound right? How if we drag this down? We're making it rain.
Otter said, I have charcoal makeup and shampoo and toothpaste.
What is up, Otter? Welcome. Again, this paper is a really high-end paper. It's more of a fabric than it is even a paper. So I'm interested to know how this all kind of works. But it looks like we're just sitting in the background right now. I don't have enough room here because I don't choose to have a correct workspace, I guess. Okay, so now we got this two-dimensionality thing going
Little
on.
World said, make a wolf.
Oh, make a wolf. Yeah, let's make a wolf. What's Bob Ross doing here?
Otter
If you don't
said,
tell us, we have to guess.
looks like an explosion if it were a 1920s photo.
Interesting.
Paint stand, you can just put as many of these in as you
Yeah, we're gonna screw it up. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what we're gonna really do, but I feel
And we don't want this little tree to be left out.
Give him
a few little limbs out here.
Bob Ross is talking about trees. That's pretty cool. Let's just gather this up. We have this very vertical, and then we have this. I have all kinds of mediums to use. I have everything from this smudge stick
Said,
to,
the lines you just made remind of me old film grain.
yeah, huh, they look interesting. Maybe I should shake off some of the charcoal that's on there, because there are some chunks on there. Oh, you see it move? Okay, it's interesting. Everything I do is something new and different. So let's just walk into this slowly. Now I think I need to express something over the front of this. Boy, my computer's going to love charcoal filament everywhere. All right. I want to do something. Basically, the next step is to really, really just punch through and do something. Just do it. I have a nice little chunk of charcoal if I wish to use. I've been watching a lot of YouTube shorts, and in particular, there's a lot of the inspiration behind all this probably comes from that, by the way. There are a lot of people out there doing these drawings. I think one I watch a lot of, they're really good at the human body, but it seems like it's more of a design structure out of a school of design as opposed to an art school. It's quick. It's got a lot of uh, there's a lot of movement. It's really nice. But anyway, it inspired me to again break out the chalks, the charcoals. So I like this, the dark compared to the absolute white right here. Now we can do anything. We can add coffee to this if we want. You know, I have some coffee. Start watercoloring with it. Um, so far, we've had a wolf as an idea, but it definitely has a feel to it, and I wanna keep that feel yet expand on it. And it seems like everything's happening within this area, so I'm not really worried about anything over here. We can even put that up to kind of show that anything past this, it's mostly all happening this way. Everything I'm interested in to know. Sorry about the camera movement.
Otter said, like a photo of a tree taken in 1917 or a wolf.
I like it. I'm trying to see it. You guys are seeing a sideways view than what I'm seeing because I'm seeing it this way, and you guys are seeing it that way. So now when I look over and I'm looking at your guys's, I'm looking at your view. It's, different, but I'm really wanting to work with it. I like it. Don't know what to do. Okay, I have an idea. Am I looking at it? Can I see it? Can I see it? If I were to start to come through and really destroy it, I mean, I haven't done anything, so there's not much to destroy. It's not like I can't repeat said process. I kind of want to bring like a water. Like since this paper is so nice, it can take water. I mean, it's great for watercolors. It's great for charcoal, supposedly. Um, Gosh, oh golly. I'm gonna break this because I think I want a width that I cannot get unless I break it. Now comes nature.
Otter said, coffee?
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? We start painting with coffee on here. I'm trying to drag this down. Okay, something's happening. Something's happening. You just gotta let go. Now what are we looking at? We'll get there. We'll get somewhere, people. truly definitely recommend watching the Bob Ross marathon that's happening on YouTube. Channel Bob Ross. I'd be literally playing it if I wasn't in fear of a copyright strike. We got to get something going this way, so let me reach in. I'm really just trying not to touch it with my finger. Just that, yeah?
Said. Looks like an arm from this angle. A nice sexy bicep.
Interesting. Initially, I saw this shoulder and arm. This is before I just did that. I do not see what you're seeing right now. Oh, kind of, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to spill some coffee on it. And then I might have to pull out the heat gun just to make it happen. Let's use the back. Wait, I'm going to get a sip of this coffee. I'm using the back end of the pen. And I'm going to drop some coffee where I feel coffee should be dropped.
Otter. Said. Drink some too.
Oh, I'm drinking it. Okay, I can't get enough coffee on the old back end of the pen. So, let's get crazy. This is a Chinese calligraphy pen. Not a pen, a brush. Pardonnez-moi. Now, here's one that I've never used. So let's use it. We got one drip on the paper. I'm just seeing what's going to happen, folks. I really want to see what can happen. Not a lot. Interesting how it doesn't push. I would have figured it would have pushed way more out of the way. Okay, I'm done with this coffee now that I've painted now. But I have more. Don't fret. Okay, we're getting some color on there, eh? Remember, we're just working with a certain amount of this, and if it works out and we frame it, I doubt it. So far, I don't like, but hey, I never like any of it. So, let's just keep going with the coffee while that's drying.
Otter. Said.
So weird.
That art is going to smell so good.
This is the weirdest thing. I never knew that charcoal would have implanted it. I mean, maybe it's the paper because again, it's like fabric. This is a really nice paper. But the charcoal, when it hits in, it doesn't move. I'm going to have to take that into consideration, people. You know? Okay, so now we got some kind of weirdness going on. Superb. Now what I'm going to do is bring some tape. I suppose we don't need tape. We essentially just need paper. So I want to cover it up in these certain areas, and then I want to add a bunch of charcoal to it and blend it all in. And then we'll uncover those areas and we'll have a multi-dimensional silliness going on. And I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Probably, my confidence is low. Let's just say that. I'm sitting here watching Bob Ross Um, and as you can see, guy's a maniac, guys. Come on, computer. So let's find some sort of cover-up
Dog pound.
paper or something.
And I am back, LOL.
Welcome back, Dog Pound.
The dog pound.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
My Samsung TV has a Bob Ross channel, 24/7 Bob Ross.
What? That's insane. How's that even possible? The Bob Ross Foundation is an interesting foundation, to say the least.
Otter said, "Did you know Bob Ross was a Marine drill sergeant?"
Yeah, I think he was in the Air Force, but yeah, definitely involved. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here? It's just silly kinetic art. That's what we'll call it. We need 3, right? This one has a straight edge to it, so we can't have that, really. I guess that does too, doesn't it? So we're
Otter
gonna have to fix that.
said, "Kind of hard to picture him yelling at people."
Yeah, the guy just literally told a story about him having chickens as friends as a child, and then they didn't eat them because, you know, so who knows, man. I love the guy. He's very calming and literally one of those things that, you know, you grew up on or whatever, maybe. So, I suppose I could do little by little. Get this out of the way. And let's see what we got. Let's grind down some chalk. First and foremost. Because we absolutely are just fooling around on this Saturday. I hope you all are ready for the Super Bowl. Go Birds. Go Birds. I chose the Philadelphia Eagles because It's Always Sunny is funny. And go Birds. Okay, now we got some charcoal that we're going to be able to brush with, I think. And I think really just impregnate this paper with the charcoal. Nope. See, I have no idea what any of this does, people. So we're having fun. It's going to be something cool no matter what. It's going to be different. It's acting different. See how it didn't, if I brush it now, it's so weird. Stuff acts weird. Not going to lie. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I don't know. None of it makes sense. But I am so unfamiliar with this stuff. Hello.
How's it going?
I'm well, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. enjoying your day, I hope.
Just kind of getting started, actually.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a Silver City mentality. You got it going on.
I've only been here for a couple days, but boy, do I feel like I fit in already.
Isn't it great?
It's
I love this town.
really great. This is awesome. I'm visiting from Crested Butte, Colorado,
Okay.
and it's like a little pocket of weirdos and artists, and like it's a really special place, and this is the first time I felt anything similar to that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. We have quite the interesting characters. I am one. My name is Shane Dalton.
Nice to meet you, Taylor.
Absolutely pleasure. This is all my art. Sorry about I'm flattening out those prints,
Right.
but you can lift up any of the fabric. But yeah, I basically this is what I do. Hang out. I have a YouTube channel. I'm live now, but now I'm messing with charcoal because I don't know anything about it.
Nice.
And every Saturday I kind of have a show where I push myself, whether it's drawing. I mean, I know how to paint. This is what I do. This is what I've been doing. And mostly my show is, painting. But every Saturday, I just really try to push myself into something new and different. And today it's charcoal. So, yeah, I'm learning.
That's incredible.
Yeah, thanks.
That's an awesome mentality.
Oh, thanks. I think so. It keeps me going. And my ego gets pumped because I'm on YouTube and people get to talk to me and I get to talk back. And it's yeah. I mean, I'd be doing this anyway. Might as well share it. That's what I feel.
Cool.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I just moved here a few years ago, 4 years ago or so, and from Tucson, hence the Sonoran Desert.
Okay.
But now I'm kind of working on Gila wilderness stuff like this painting. This has been a year and some change in the making.
Word, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's different. I think my painting is different. I mean, everyone says it. So. But anyway, yeah, it's my stuff.
This is amazing. Is that something you've experienced in the Gila?
Oh yeah, this is a trail up the street.
Okay.
Ben Lilly Trail.
Okay.
Basically, it's this crazy. He was a cougar, a bear hunter back in the day. You know, one of those old stories where he'd ride into town on a bear.
Yeah.
That guy.
Okay.
And there's literally a plaque up there, and if you walk up to the rock, wherever that, on that little road up on the way out of town, past Pinos Altos, and you would see this view from that rock. So yeah, it's a real place.
That's awesome.
I'm really trying to push myself in regards to that. I think Tucson, all these Sonoran Desert pics or paintings are just out of here. But for years, all I did was hike. That's it, every weekend, So that was an easy one. Whereas now, I think I'm, trying to mature as an artist and do real things. Yeah, a lot of those are going down to Mexico with me this next week. There's a place down there that sells my prints, and
Cool.
they sold a bunch, so I'm excited to get more down there. It's all that international art sales. No. We can call it whatever. So, excuse me, I just choked on this water. I'm allergic to paint. Blows my mind. I've had painting companies for years, so I think I put in the effort and I just ruined my everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I started sculpting. My very first sculpture ever at 50 years old was that happy little dancing Buddha, right? And I thought that's fun, but silly. My second sculpture ever
I need to go run errands.
is that.
Have fun arting XOXO.
See, people.
Harley X Quinash.
Saturn
Said.
devouring the sun.
Copy.
Yeah, it's such a gripping
Harley X Quinash.
painting that I thought I would dive into such a tragedy.
Said.
And I did.
We got waves.
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Said. Smiling face.
Is the glass you as well?
No, that's just me in the picture. That's a New York Times article about my
Harley
store.
X Quinn
Okay.
Ash.
We were really
Said,
cool. And
"Coffee
what
is
we
a big
did
change."
was local art only. We didn't do Chinese glass
for
like
sure.
every smoke shop that makes money.
Yeah.
But I had that smoke shop for 7 years. We did live music. We had one of the finest artists of modern times in there. Let alone that's a wild mofo piece. That's a $2,700 bong if you know.
For sure.
You know, I have a collection of bongs that are just ridiculous. I don't put them out because I don't need
Yeah.
to. It's silly. I did that for years. Now I use them.
Yeah.
I don't really
Harley
care.
X Quinn
Right.
Ash.
I put the money in it years ago.
Yeah.
Now I just have
Cool bombs.
Said,
silly bongs.
"I love how it's like
Silly.
watercolor, but it's not at the same time."
I would hope that we get back into like the glass. We have a glass festival here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No
at least we
way.
did.
Okay.
Pre-pandemic stuff.
When was that usually held?
I couldn't remember. I used
Yeah.
to send glass blowers from my smoke shop because we had live glass blowing and stuff. I would send them here.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's in the summer
Yeah.
because it's the best weather,
Right.
like early.
Right. Interesting.
And if we do that again, holy cow, I'm gonna pull out my collection like for the weekend.
Yeah.
People be like, "What is this?"
That'd be cool.
It'll be phenomenal. Yeah, because nobody knows. Really.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
I did that.
Yeah.
Now I do this.
Yeah.
And this is way more cooler. But yeah, Space Gallery is my YouTube channel, or Dalton Gallery, which is the name of my galleria
Cool.
here. And yeah, hundreds of hours. And then the one in the window is a new one, the blue one, not the big cloudy one.
The stars.
That's the stars. That 2 days. Yeah, maybe 4 hours tops.
Okay.
I just
I have a friend in Crestview that does really like that size and larger like portraiture.
Ooh.
And we were friends, but we were at this festival where he had a customer and he was selling, and like we were kind of like, how long does that take you? And he kind of extrapolated and gave this big long answer for the customer, and then the customer walked away, and he leaned over to me and my friend. He was like, I can whip these out in like 4 hours.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was awesome to hear.
Yeah, that's the thing with art, and that's what I'm sharing with YouTube. I think is the most personal connection that an artist has with everything, because they get to experience everything that I experience. I'm not holding back anything.
Right.
So,
And especially in the learning process.
yeah, especially. I mean, we're just breaking this down now. We're like, I don't know. I mean, I literally don't know.
Yeah.
I have too nice of paper. I don't really work on this fabric paper, you know. But I tried. I'm
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah.
Why not? I don't know. I think to share the experience with people, they literally every hour I've painted on this painting is documented. Every hour. Video, me, and then I go through at the end of these paintings and I edit it all together into one fast thing.
Yeah.
Because sitting here with me, I'm painting with this brush. So it's
yeah.
really just a conversation that we're having.
Mhm.
You can't really see a lot going on.
Yeah.
But once I make it faster, then it looks good.
Right.
You know?
That's fun.
So I like that experience. I wouldn't want to look, I'm open to say that painting only took me 4 hours
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
It could be done,
Uh-huh.
but I don't think it's done. I want to add more
Yeah.
to it. But nevertheless, you know, I don't know. Money? Mm-mm. I've done that.
Yeah.
I used to get paid stupid amount of money to do murals in people's houses.
Yeah.
That's not about that.
Yeah.
That really got me messed up in the head. Whereas, you know, the freedom of expression, doing something that's different or something that you don't know.
Yeah.
That might be better. I don't know yet. I'm working it out every day.
Incredible. Thank you for sharing.
No, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, enjoy your show the rest of the afternoon.
You too now. Oops. People always kick it. I shouldn't have hung my mailbox so low. Well, we got people hanging on. Thanks for sticking around, everybody.
Harley X
This is not pre-recorded.
said, Thumbs up, scissor.
Thumbs up, dog.
Harley X Quinn Ash said, "You should teach more art channels."
What does that mean?
Harley X Quinn Ash said, "This I am." Harley X Quinn Ash.
I appreciate you being here, man. I'm sorry that.
This is pre-recorded. Harley X Quinn Ash said, "I fell for it and now just realized it's a recording." Harley X Quinn Ash said, "You're recording and now everyone is listening."
I didn't know it was recording. All right, we should do something. Is this dry enough to start penciling? Probably not, right? So we should break out some kind of blow dryer. My apologies for stepping away from the microphone like that, everybody, but when I have a customer come into the art gallery, it's, I got to kind of focus on them. Loud microphone noises. And I was talking to her about this painting, which you guys could see whenever I come here live every day and paint.
You're recording and everyone is listening.
I like it. I mean, you know what? You're absolutely correct, because as soon as I hit stop on that button, it will be a recording and everybody will be listening. So I truly appreciate everyone for showing up. I hope your day is going good. I hope this moment in time for you is a good moment. And I was thinking about this too, like if reincarnation exists, then I'll be back here, right?
You're recording and now everyone is listening.
Thanks. So if I'm going to be back here, I need to be able to tell myself a message in the future. The future is now. So now I need to tell myself a message now. So I'm going to have to figure that out. It's going to be a very interesting, crazy video where I'm saying, I am you, and you are wonderful, and all these positive things that I could share with myself, so that, you know what, my future self, my now self, whatever that is, will then understand that, we are all just one. I remember this. I remember recording this. How odd. Anyway, back to this charcoal. Let me get a blow dryer.
You're recording and everyone is listening.
So I got this heat gun. This heat gun's gonna pop a circuit.
Harley X Quinn Ash said, "You're recording."
And everyone's listening.
Harley X Quinn Ash said, "Listening."
How's this work? I'll probably pop a circuit here. Hang on.
Harley X Quinn Ash said, "Recording." Harley X Quinn Ash said, "Listen." Harley X Quinn Ash said, "Listening."
This is a freaking heat gun, man. It's not like a blow dryer, So it'll burn it if I'm not careful. We're just trying to dry it out so I can make some crazy drawings on it. Should be good. Fucking heat gun smokes, man.
Harley X Quinn Ash said, "You're recording and I know you're listening."
Alright, this is the best trolling effort ever.
Harley X Quinn Ash
Did you know?
said, "Recording."
And everyone's listening. Alright, we got a smudge stick here. What can we do with this? Anything? Not really, huh? A little bit. We can kind of
Harley X Quinn Ash
darken it up a little bit.
said,
You're recording,
"Listening."
and everyone's listening. Appreciate you for being here. I like to see people having fun. It's a nice thing. Now, I have no idea. I'm going to follow this line. Still, the paper's wet still. But that's okay, huh? Just following line. No reason. No harm, no foul. Unless harms and fouls. I have no idea. Have I said that enough? This doesn't even feel right. This charcoal, this pencil, it doesn't grip or whatever. What's this do? Oh, much crazier. Okay. Look at that. It's very dark. Interesting. Again, my first time with it. It's what a concept. And that person who was in here earlier was from Colorado. And she was from a small little artist town somewhere in Colorado. And she was like remarking on how, oh look, the paper's still wet, yo.
Glitter World said, "Oh yeah."
She was remarking on how this town was so similar. You know, the amount of freaks that live here, it's pretty good. So interesting. This stuff breaks. Oh. All right, we got
World
all this like difference.
"Be gentle, it won't be dark."
The depth is necessary, it seems. It looks to pop pretty well.
Glitter World said, "The heavier the hand, the darker it comes out."
Yeah, huh? And I was really pressing, that's for sure. What an interesting medium. I want to do a whole new one. What an interesting thing. It's weird too, you know, like forever I've been thinking, man, you should do some charcoal and it never comes out, you know. I'm just like I never get to it, that is. I don't know what's going on, but we're doing it.
Glitter World said, the more you touch it, the more smudged it turns out. Glitter World said, I love this.
It's something. I'm learning. I mean, look at that, sideways. I'm just crushing that. That stuff just crushes in my hand. What a concept. Now I just gotta smash it all in just because.
Said, sexy, dirty fun.
Just because it feels good. There you go.
Junior
See, yeah.
Sim Racing
It's just because it feels
Said.
good.
Space in Da Place, London.
What is
Glitter World
up, Junior?
said, wow.
It's so weird to have this carbon. Like, how do they use this? How do you figure, like, try using an eraser. Look at that. Idea.
Junior Sim Racing said, Mon's talented with his fingers. A lot of women have been pleased in his time. Glitter World said, wow.
This guy.
Travis said,
You're very quiet, by the way. It's a little hard to hear you.
For real?
Glitter World said,
Fucking your volume's down.
fun.
This is the most horrific thing I've done in a minute.
Glitter World said,
What a concept.
yes.
That doesn't work. What an interesting thing. I'm not a fan. Let me just get that out of the way. You know, I'm enjoying this moment,
He never denied the pleasing.
but I'm not a fan.
Travis
Yeah, I wouldn't deny that.
Sir, my volume is 100% up.
Well, sir, is anybody else having a problem with my
said, wow.
my volume? You guys having problems with my volume, dog? It's probably just
Glitter World
my lack of
said, run the mess. Glitter World,
getting it out there, baby.
it's beautiful.
It's getting there. It's something. Let's add some more to it and really just mess it. I apologize if my volume is low. I can't seem to figure that out.
Junior Sim Racing said, your volume is as beautiful as always.
That's what I like to hear.
Glitter World said,
Travis, you got 3 volumes. Check them all. You got the video volume. You got your computer volume. You got your... Oh, wait. You might be on your phone, huh? That is an issue. I have found that to be an issue. So, I understand. Let's see what we can do here. We're just totally making a mess. Cause making the way in the world today takes everything you got. We're just gonna push this in here. That's what we want. We want to push it in there. Because that seems to be how it works. Ooh, ah. My computer is going to love all this charcoal dust. My computer's like, hey, bro, why don't you throw some actual tar at me? We need some more? Got a whole bag of charcoal from Mexico. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. Man, whatever happened to the guy who was like telling me I was live and I'm a recording and everyone was listening? That was fun. That 10 minutes was fun. Making it nice and dark. Ooh, look at that. Look at the color. You can't quite tell, but we're just working something. We don't know. It's like a stamp, you know? We're just stamping it. Some kind of weird destruction of what could have been cool. You know? You ever seen that? I have completely made a mess. Now that we got this, let's clean it off a little bit. This is good. I was hoping to get many different variables. Doesn't quite look like that's the case. Now the only part I'm interested in is not this, obviously. And probably only, there's really such an interesting spot only within inside the center of that. What a mess, huh? You guys ever seen such a mess? Let's try. Look at that. It won't even mark. This won't even mark. What's going on there? That one won't even mark. Yatta hey. Let's try an actual piece of charcoal. Now what we're going to do, I don't know. I'm just going to scribble for no reason. Because that's what Saturday morning art goon is all about sometimes. Trying something out. Not really doing it. Not enjoying it. Learning to enjoy it. And then getting back to what you know, like painting and stuff, you know? You ever hear about that? You ever hear about people who paint? It's a thing. Look at that. Wet. So what? My major mistakes here were essentially getting the paper wet. I hate to say it. That's where it all went wrong, folks. But that's okay. You know? We're really just testing out the ability of charcoal, what it does, what it can do. This paper is a little too floofy for me. A little too high end, if you know what I'm saying. Look, the paper's still wet. So that can't be good. It's probably not good for the my ability to draw on it, you know. But you know, what does it all look like anyway? I've had a fun day here. This has been an absolute. Maybe we can get to a small piece right here. It's been fun. What if we were to. See, if I only knew how to do stuff, it wouldn't be such a question. But I guess we're not born knowing how to do stuff, you know. That's what I always remind people when they're telling me I suck at the video games I play. While I'm playing, I'm like, bro, you gotta, practice makes permanent, man.
Your sim racing.
Did I manage to get the gallery how you wanted it? You know, yeah. Interesting thing. So in regards to the gallery, here's today's art project, all wrapped up in a nice. See how this paper is not paper at all. I mean, it's a definite fabric. Like it's a super high-end paper, you know. That paper probably costs $5 for a sheet of what you just saw me using. Did I ever get the gallery the way I wanted it? Yes, and no, it's not finished yet. Here it is. Bing, 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 bing. So now you see the plant's completely in the way. But behind that plant, you will see some paintings. They are ready to travel down to Mexico with me this next week. This is why I won't be here Tuesday to do the zombie hunting. I'm going to be at Mexico. I got to deliver the prints. There's a whole bunch of prints that have sold, and now I have to deliver more. So that's what those are for. This painting is almost finished. I almost even lived it up yesterday with this painting because I was so close to just like wanting to get it done, but it's such a dance. It's such a dance, like inspiration versus a lot of things that balance that all out. Hunger, time, my art gallery, all of it. So I ended up not doing the live stream of that yesterday, but it doesn't matter because we're almost done with this one and then it hangs up over there where it was before. Now, there's this space here, which is totally freed up. Yeah. And it has enough room for a painting. Like, this is a small painting that, we might do again. But, you could see it's too small for that area. So it has enough room, but I don't want to put an original piece right there because I'll be flinging paint from here. So we'll figure that out. Maybe if I want to get this done by Tuesday, because I could take this and get it photographed and get ready for prints. That'd be nice. Don't know if that's going to happen. Nevertheless, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So anyway, that's basically the rundown of the old gallery and whether it's all the way I want it. Not quite. All those rags over there are microfiber, and I'm trying to flatten out the paintings. Yeah. And I got to find a new way to, I guess, not only display them, but sell them. So if you were to go into a poster store way back in the day when a mall existed, they used to sell posters flat with the cardboard. So it was easy to see and easy to sell. So I think I got to work that out. But yeah, I just wanted to come in today and do some scribbling with some charcoal because I've never experienced such a mess. It's been fun though. Don't forget, Bob Ross is streaming all weekend long. He's battling the beautiful Bob Ross is battling the Super Bowl this weekend. And go Birds. Once again, a fan, you know? A fan of It's Always Sunny.
I mentioned in other shows, if I paint trees that are not like the trees in your area, change them.
Will I get in
Make the trees
trouble
look
for
like the
this?
trees that live where you do.
Probably, huh?
Okay, back to our liner brush.
They'd be like, you can't do that. You can't.
And let's put some happy little limbs out here on this tree.
Oh, isn't he great?
Thin paint. A lot of thinner in there. See how easy those are? They just sort of flow right on
See
there.
how easy those are?
You have to decide which tree's in front and which one's behind. All these big decisions. And have some of the branches come across the trunk. You don't want them just all coming out from the side. Have some of them come right across the trunk. That'll help give your tree more dimension, more shape. Much more pleasing when it's finished. And it'll make you happier.
Ah, I love it.
I really want these paintings to make you happy. And I want you to enjoy painting along with us.
What a
So
guy.
many cards and letters from people all over the country that are experiencing fantastic success. And that makes it all worthwhile. There we go.
What a guy. Well, I hope you all have a great weekend.
Wherever you want.
I'm going to get ready for tomorrow's painting show. And then we'll do another one Monday. And then Tuesday, I'm out. And I'll be back Thursday or Friday. So, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Whatever you do to make you. Look at that. He's all done with that painting. Don't forget Bob Ross. He's streaming all weekend from the Groove. It's a weekend marathon. Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's when it started. And it has been going nonstop since. He has 5 million subscribers. His channel. They're pulling it in, you know what I mean? Maybe someday people will care about my art. But today I care about it. And I thank you all very much for being here and trying out something new. Trying out something new with me, you know? Charcoal was a little bit fun, a little bit messy, a lot frustrating. But I have 3 other pieces of that nice paper, and I think next time we attack charcoal, we're going to try something respectful. You know? Do something with it. But until then, thank you all very much. We'll see you next time, yeah?